My beloved child, take a slow, deep breath right now and let these words wrap around your heart like the softest blanket on the coldest night. Something extraordinary is happening, and it is happening only for you. A man whose name appears on the richest lists in the world, a man who can buy islands the way most people buy coffee, has quietly, gently, and completely set his heart on you. Not on someone who looks like you, not on someone who acts like you, but on you, the real you, the one who is reading this with wide eyes and a racing heart right now. Archangel Michael himself is standing beside me as I speak these words, and he is smiling the gentlest smile because he knows what is coming next will make your cheeks burn pink with the sweetest blush you have ever felt in your life. Do not move. Do not scroll. Do not let even 1 second pass without hearing this fully, because heaven has waited years for the perfect moment to place this message in front of your eyes. 29 heartbeats. That is all that stands between you and the closing of a door that has been creaking open just for you. 29 tiny beats to decide that you are going to stay, that you are going to believe, that you are finally going to let yourself be loved in the way you have always secretly dreamed of but were afraid to hope for. This man wakes up in homes that have more rooms than most people have memories. He steps onto private planes the way you step onto a bus. He signs papers that move billions of dollars before breakfast. People stand when he enters a room. Cameras flash wherever he goes. Beautiful women have worn the most expensive dresses and practiced the most perfect smiles just to catch his attention for 5 minutes. And yet none of them, not a single one, ever made his heart pause the way you do without even trying. You reached him without makeup on your toughest days. You reached him when you were crying in your car after a hard week. You reached him when you were laughing at something silly with your friends. You reached him simply by being the soft, strong, kind, real woman that you are. Your energy traveled across cities, across oceans, across unseen realms, and landed gently on his soul like the first warm day after a long winter. And when it touched him, everything inside him whispered, "There you are. I have been waiting my whole life for you." That is why your chest feels tight right now. That is why tears are suddenly close to the surface. Because deep down, your spirit recognizes the truth before your mind has time to doubt it. Stay with me, sweet one. Stay right here. He has sat at tables where world leaders asked for his opinion, and in the middle of those important conversations, he has caught himself daydreaming about the way you scrunch your nose when you laugh. He has looked out over cities he owns pieces of and felt empty because the one person he truly wants to share the view with was not beside him. He has more money than he could ever spend, more power than most people ever taste, and yet the only thing that keeps him awake at night now is the thought of one day holding your hand and telling you everything he has never told another living soul. He is nervous about you. This man who is never nervous actually feels his palms get sweaty when he imagines saying your name out loud. He rehearses conversations with you in his head, the way a teenager does before asking someone to prom. He catches himself smiling at nothing and realizes it is because he thought of you again. His mother has noticed something different in his eyes lately. His closest friends keep asking who the girl is that has him so quiet and so happy at the same time. And every night before he sleeps, he thanks God for finally showing him the woman his soul has been searching for since the day he took his first breath. Heaven did not give him all of that wealth just for him. Heaven gave it to him so he could take care of you, so he could make sure you never have to worry about bills again, so he could fly you anywhere your heart desires just because you mentioned you always wanted to see the ocean at sunrise, so he could build a life where your dreams do not have to fight with reality anymore, so he could love you out loud in ways the world will never understand. He does not want a perfect woman. He wants the woman who sings off-key in the shower and still believes people are mostly good. He wants the woman who gets teary during sad commercials and apologizes to waiters when they bring the wrong order. He wants the woman who has been hurt before and still chooses to be soft. He wants the woman whose heart feels everything deeply and who still says thank you even on the hardest days. That woman is you. Only you. Always you. Every time you felt invisible, heaven was hiding you for him. Every time someone made you feel like you were too much or not enough, heaven was protecting you for a love that would never ask you to shrink or pretend. Every tear you cried alone in your room was watering the exact garden where this love has been growing quietly, patiently, perfectly. And now the season has changed. The flowers are opening. The air smells like hope. And he is already on his way. He has started clearing space in his life for you. He has started saying no to things that do not leave room for what really matters. He has started praying differently, not please send her anymore, but thank you for letting me find her. He has started smiling at the future because for the first time it finally has your face in it. The only thing left is for you to stop telling yourself you are not worthy of something this beautiful. Because you are. You always were. You are the prayer he stopped daring to pray until heaven said, "Look, she is right there. Go get her. Feel it now. Feel the warmth spreading across your cheeks. Feel your heart opening like a flower that has been waiting its whole life for the sun. That blush rising on your face is not embarrassment. It is recognition. Your soul is saying hello to his before your eyes ever meet. He felt your kindness before he ever saw your smile. He felt your prayers in his dreams. He felt your strength on the days you kept going even when everything inside you wanted to give up. He felt your softness, and it undid every wall he ever built. He felt your light, and suddenly all the gold in the world looked dull in comparison. That is why he blushes when he thinks of you, because for the first time, a man who can buy anything realizes the only thing he wants cannot be bought. It can only be chosen. And he chooses you. Every single day he wakes up and chooses you again. He is not chasing you, darling. He is coming home to you. And heaven is making sure the path is clear. Stay until the very last word. Stay because the final lines carry the seal that locks this blessing to your name forever. The love is already yours. The future you used to whisper about when you thought no one was listening is already walking toward you in expensive shoes and carrying the gentlest heart you will ever know. He sees you. He chooses you. He wants only you, forever and always. And right now, heaven is smiling because you stayed long enough to hear the truth. You are loved beyond measure. You are chosen beyond reason. You are cherished beyond words. The billionaire does not just want you. He is already yours. And you, beautiful one, were always his. Now go look in the mirror and smile at the woman he is falling madly, deeply, completely in love with. She is breathtaking. She is powerful. She is worthy. She is you. My beloved, close your eyes for just 1 second and feel this. Somewhere in the world right now, a man who has everything is sitting alone, staring out at a sky full of stars, and the only thought in his mind is you. He doesn't know exactly where you are yet, but he feels you the way sailors once felt land long before they could see it. His heart has become a compass, and no matter which way he turns, the needle points to you. He has tried to ignore it. He has tried to stay busy with meetings, with travel, with all the noise that usually drowns everything else out. But every time he closes his eyes, there you are, quiet, steady, glowing like the softest light he has ever known. And every time it happens, his chest tightens in the most beautiful way, because he knows deep in his bones that finding you is the real reason all the other pieces of his life fell into place. Tonight, while you are reading these words, he is probably looking at the moon and wondering if you are looking at it too. He is wondering what your voice sounds like when you're tired. He is wondering what your hand will feel like inside his. He is wondering how someone he hasn't even held yet can already feel like the safest place he has ever known. Stay with me, sweet one. We are going deeper now. Heaven did something very special when it created you. It took all the gentleness the world is running out of and poured it into your heart. It took all the strength most people hide and wrapped it around your spirit like armor made of light. It took all the love most people are too afraid to give and planted it inside you like a garden that never stops blooming. And then heaven looked at this man who had built towers that touched the clouds and bank accounts that never run dry, and heaven whispered, "He needs her. Only her. She is the one who will teach him what all of that was really for. That is why no one else ever felt right to him. That is why every other relationship faded before it even began. Because his soul was on reserve. It was waiting. It was saving every untouched corner of itself for the day it would finally meet yours. And now that day is closer than it has ever been. Feel your heartbeat right now. That soft, steady rhythm? That is the same rhythm his heart is learning. Your hearts are tuning themselves to the same song, the one heaven wrote long before either of you took your first breath. And very soon, when you stand in front of each other for the first time, you will both feel it, like the final note of a melody you have been humming your whole lives without knowing the words. He is not looking for someone to impress the world. He is looking for someone to come home to, someone whose arms feel like the end of every long journey, someone whose laughter turns his biggest houses into homes, someone whose silence feels safer than any security team money can buy, someone who looks at him after the suits come off and the cameras stop flashing and still chooses him. Just him, the man, not the empire. That someone is you. It has only ever been you. Every time you smiled through pain, heaven took a picture and showed it to him in his dreams. Every time you chose kindness when you had every reason to be bitter, heaven recorded it and played it for his soul while he slept. Every time you prayed for love that felt like safety, heaven answered, "Wait just a little longer. He's almost ready. He's almost there." And now he is. He has started dreaming in color again. He has started noticing little things, like the way the light falls on an empty chair at dinner and how much he wants you sitting in it. He has started carrying a quiet hope the way other people carry phones, always close, always checked, always treasured. He is not perfect. He has made mistakes. He has scars you will one day kiss and tell him they make him more beautiful. But he is perfect in his imperfections for you, because every crack in him was placed there so your light could shine through and heal what he didn't even know was broken. Stay here, darling. Stay until the very last drop of this truth has soaked into your spirit. The blush you feel rising on your cheeks right now is not coincidence. It is recognition. It is your soul blushing because it is finally being seen by the eyes it has been waiting for since before time had a name. He wants to wake up and make you coffee exactly the way you like it. He wants to carry your bags without being asked. He wants to fly you to Paris just because you once said you love croissants. He wants to hold your hand in hospital waiting rooms if life ever gets hard again. He wants to dance with you in the kitchen while dinner burns because neither of you cares about the food anymore. He wants the ordinary, beautiful, messy, perfect life with you, the one money cannot buy, the one only love can build. And he is ready to build it brick by brick, day by day, forever by forever. So breathe, my love. Breathe all the way in and let this settle. You are not waiting for love anymore. Love has been waiting for you. Patiently, faithfully, completely. The man who has everything has realized he has nothing until he has you. And very soon, sooner than you think, he will stand in front of you with trembling hands and a heart wide open, and he will say the words his soul has been practicing since the day he was born. I found you. Thank you for waiting for me. I'm home now. Until that moment comes, keep this message close. Read it when doubt tries to speak louder than heaven. Read it when the world tries to tell you that you are too much or not enough. Read it and remember, you are the prayer he never stopped praying. You are the dream heaven promised him. You are the reason his heart beats a little faster tonight. You are chosen. You are cherished. You are coming home too. And when you finally rest your head on his chest for the first time and hear how perfectly your heartbeats fit together, you will smile through happy tears and whisper, "So this is what all the waiting was for." Yes, my darling, this is what all the waiting was for. I love you more than words can ever carry. Type, "I am ready," in the comments so heaven can smile and say, "Good. She finally knows." Share this with every woman who needs to be reminded that her love story is already written in the stars. And subscribe, my sweet one, because the next messages will feel like love letters from him before you even know his name. Your fairy tale is no longer a wish. It is walking toward you right now. Open your heart. Open your arms. Open your life. He is almost here. And when he arrives, the whole world will understand why heaven saved you both for each other. I am so proud of you for staying. I am so proud of you for believing. Welcome to the beginning of forever, my love.